Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than my usual video. So we're going to be venturing kind of into the business side of creating anything, just of being a creator. It's very well and nice to get on Illustrator and create a whole bunch of designs, but if you want to make a living out of it or even just any money out of it, you got to kind of know how to navigate the business side. So today I'm going to be showing you something that I learned recently, and I'm going to let you kind of see how I did it. And I have had honestly, it's been a pleasure and a joy because I just find it to be so much fun creating these designs for print on demand. It's just like right up my alley. It's like enough creativity and kind of like technical to it to where it's just the best of both worlds for me. So I've been having a lot of fun, and so I was using, as you can see in the title, I used Printify and Etsy, and I actually just today took all of my inventory, all of my designs, my products, and I also integrated them into Shopify today, and then I integrated that into Instagram. I don't know if I integrated into the Facebook. I don't really care if it did. I mean, I probably should, honestly. Facebook is a good market for the age group that I'm targeting, so I'll probably have to check that out. But Facebook is just so convoluted now. It's so difficult to do everything. It took me like 7 hours to figure out how to put the Shopify stuff together and how to put it into Instagram. But anyway, maybe that'll be a different video. That part was not fun. I don't know if I'll make a video on that, but it probably would be useful. Anyway, today we're going to focus on creating an Etsy shop with a print-on-demand integration from Printify. And I'm going to show you how to pretty much do everything except create the account, because I already created the accounts on accident. I created a Printify account, a second one on accident. I didn't mean to. And also an Etsy account. I did the same thing. They really make it so easy for you to accidentally create these accounts because they want you to sign up for a whole bunch. But anyway, I had 2 empty accounts, and so I was like, you know what? I want to do another collection of something, which you'll see today. And so this just is like a perfect happy accident. And you're in luck, guys, because today it's like fate. My sample from the first collection I made when I first tried this, I did a whole collection of office supplies for working from home or from even at the office. You know, it's just like a whole bunch of office supplies. And my sample came today, and so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. We're going to unwrap it, and we're going to see if it is up to my standards, okay? But that'll be later in the video. That'll be at the end. Right now, let's just get right into the video of showing you how to set up your Printful and integrate into Etsy, okay? Not Printful, sorry, Printify. Printful is a different one. I almost went that way, but I settled on Printify. So, let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, so as I said, I already accidentally created the Printify account. So, basically all that happened was I signed up for it. I accidentally clicked a Gmail, so it just signed you up for a whole account, gave you a password and an email, and they basically ask you what you're trying to do. If you already have a business set up, are you trying to buy stuff for yourself, are you trying to start an e-commerce store, how far along are you just starting out, just trying to see, maybe not completely serious, and all that, whatever. So we did that. Now let's go ahead and design my first product. So I already know what I want to do. I'm going to be making phone cases, and this is actually the case that I want. I'm going to do a bunch of different cases, but this is definitely one that I want. And so it tells you all the specs down here. So we have the price, the shipping, so it's about $10 just for the total production. So that's not $10, $13 for the total production of everything. They also offer a premium solution. Sorry, trying to catch a mosquito. They offer a premium package where you pay, I believe, like $29 a month, and they take off like $2 or so of the product. I don't do this because I have no following really, and I don't have customers yet. So paying $29 a month is just unnecessary overhead, okay? So I just stick with the $8.45, and then you have the $4.50 shipping. It ships from America, so that's good. Average production time about 2 days. Printed on the front side area. And then here it says you have 25 different models. And it goes from iPhone 14 to Samsung Galaxy 6. So we can look at more details and see every single phone that they offer. Okay. And it seems like you have to pay attention here. The production cost sometimes changes, depending sometimes on the size of something and apparently the model. Okay. So this is new, and I'm assuming that's why they don't have a lot of options. Like they don't have Samsung Galaxy 22. But let's get into it anyway. And if you notice this number here, it says it's based on rankings. So that, to me, that sounds pretty good. 9.5, I'm assuming it's out of 10. Okay. The about, more features, care instruction. And we have some more options down here. This comes in a lot of different, when it says sizes, it's talking about the models. Okay, so we'll do some of those later. Now let's start designing. Oh crap. See, if I had paid attention the first time, I would have noticed that, but honestly, I just clicked this and got it out the way. And I was very confused for a long time. But don't worry, we'll cover that later. So let's pick a design. I've downloaded quite a few. So one thing you want to note here is your DPI, which is dots per inch. So basically, the higher your DPI, the sharper the quality is going to be. You typically want your DPI to be about 300. You don't really want to go lower than 300. If it still says high resolution and it's like under 300, you might be able to get away with it. See, it says high resolution 271. That's kind of pushing it. So I'm going to make it go down to where it matches this box. And this little gray area right here are the sides of the phone cover. So you definitely want to have your design spread out all the way till this gray part. I'll call it the bleed. That's what it's called in Illustrator. Okay, so here we're going to duplicate it. Now, I get my designs from Etsy, and one thing that you want to do on Etsy is make sure it says seamless, because that means it's going to fit perfectly like that. You can make it repeat over and over again, and it looks seamless, basically. Okay, so now let's preview. And that's basically what the case will look like. Now, notice how this says iPhone 11 Pro. So this is very important. Pay attention because I didn't know this. And I was on Google and YouTube trying to find the answer and nobody else talked about it. So I'm going to talk about it. This is supposed to come in 25 models. Right now it's selected. For some reason when I was doing it and I noticed other people on YouTube in the comment section asking the same question as me, they couldn't figure out where to find all these models and how to include it. It would only have one check mark for this iPhone 11, but we want all of them. So we're going to check all of these to make sure that when we integrate into Etsy, it gives you that little drop down and you can choose which phone. Because before, when I first did it, it didn't let me. It only had the iPhone 11. Okay. So here's our first product, and we can look at it in different versions too. Let's see. See, that's what it looks like on a Samsung. Let's see the iPhone 14 Pro. That's what it looks like. Now, see, you notice this? This is why you need to check this. Now let's go back to iPhone 11 and make sure everything is okay. See, and for the iPhone 11, for some reason it's messed up. But then if we go back to iPhone 14, it's like that, which we don't want. So that's a glitch in the softwares. That's a glitch on Printify, and you'll find that Printify really is not perfect, like at all. So this makes me kind of want to unselect the iPhone 11. Trying to see. Okay, so down here is apparently what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so I went through and I had to reposition all of these, which is kind of annoying, and I probably need to go back and check the phone cases I did before, because I don't recall having to do that. But anyway, so just note, you should probably check and make sure that your design it looks right on all of the different models you have. Okay, so the next thing you do is save product, and it's going to take you to your products here. Oh, 225 are out of stock. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go to our paintbrush. Let's see which ones are out of stock. Okay, so let's undo that one and let's undo that one. No need to have it. Those are old anyway. Okay, and so now we're going to click the name. Now I'm going to make the iPhone 14 Pro the main one, the main picture. Let's scroll down. Okay, slim phone cases. I'm going to call this my breakfast at Tiffany's. So they give you a pretty good description. However, sometimes the description is like aimed at you, the seller, and so you just have to take out some of that verbiage. Okay, see, like this right here, my ideas, we'll just leave it at this. And then I usually make these like little dashes, but it's really not necessary. So I'm going to go through. They always recommend having it at a 40% profit margin, or at the minimum 40%. but I'm gonna change it for some of these. Okay. So for everything that's $12. Oh, it's flat. All the old phones are 12. Let's make it 22. I just like to round it up to whatever that number is closest. Okay, and everything that's 845 or just around 8 in general. These are iPhone 14s. So I'm actually going to make the price of this a little bit more expensive. Compared to the cost. So let's go 20. And the ones that are 15, I think these are the ones that most people probably still have right now. So this is my profit here. And you always have to be mindful of how much the shipping was. I think the shipping was about $4. So that's about $30 or so for the phone. Crap. Can my undo button work? Nope, it cannot. So let me edit this again. I forgot to unselect the other ones. So I think I made those 22. I made this 20. Okay, I think that's what I had it at. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's save as draft. Now what we're gonna do is connect a store. Okay, manage my stores. Connect one. We're gonna connect an Etsy. You can connect some of these other ones also if you have any of these, or if you have your own website. I believe this is how you connect it. But let's connect to my Etsy that I just made. And that's all that it's gonna be. That's all that's gonna pop up. You just... Oh, so apparently I didn't finish setting up my Etsy because this is new. Because I made this on accident. Okay, so I just had to pretty much set up the little shop, which I'm still doing it. Yeah, I should have used my other account. I don't know what to call it. I think I'm gonna just call it, oh, some of these things are taken. Oh, they took my name. Mm. I don't even know. I'll change it later, maybe. Okay, we're not gonna do this because I don't want to. Okay, let's see if it'll connect now. All right, yep. Okay. And so now that it's connected to my Etsy, you'll see it up here. And all you have to do is press publish and it'll pop up on Etsy. So here's the thing. A lot of people market this in their YouTube videos as being free. Now it is free to set up your account on Printify, and it is free to set up the account on Etsy. But what they're forgetting to tell you is that Etsy charges 20 cents per listing, and that does not go away. So they keep saying it's no upfront charges, but technically it is. It's not a big one, but for mine, I think I had to pay like $5 or so for like 25 listings on my other account. So it is technically not free. You will have to pay that money for your listing on Etsy, and then when you make sales, you will have to pay that transaction fee. So that is just something to keep in mind. It's technically not free. So let's publish this, and it might even stop me from publishing because I haven't created like my billing thing yet. Okay, so I just went through the whole process of setting up the Etsy shop. They are going to make you post a listing, which is going to force you to pay 20 cents, and you got to set up all your billing and your bank account and all of that stuff when you set up your Etsy. So set up your Etsy first, get it out the way. But as you can see here, my listing is up. When I press publish, it popped up. Let's go to it. So the lowest I have on here is 20. And it's just like a regular Etsy listing. Then it will tell you how much it ships. It tells you where it ships from. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you one more. Yeah, I'll show you one more. But I'm not going to be talking. Okay guys, and before I wrap up the demo section, I just wanted to show you guys my collection that I already made. So you can see what I already have established. Okay, so here is my collection. My focus is office supplies for this specific Etsy page here. And so this is what I was able to do. And I got a sample for this here. So you'll see it in the outro. I'll show it to you in person so we can see how it looks. And yeah, I can also show you my Shopify page. I don't remember what my Shopify is called specifically. I think it might be called, oh, here it is. Okay, so this is my Shopify page. I made this today. And so this is collection number 2. I haven't dropped it on Etsy yet. So this is what the Shopify page looks like. And if I go to collections, this is what you see. And so everything is supposed to have a white background. It became really convoluted trying to switch everything that's on my Printify to Shopify, and I think some of these, like you see, this is the same thing. I copied it twice, so I'm gonna have to take this one off. I want everything on my Shopify page to have a white background. It just looks really clean and really aesthetic. So yeah, this is a duplicate. These two here are the same as this. These are duplicates, so I need to take these off. But otherwise, this is what it looks like. I think it looks really nice and really clean. And let's see if I can and so I told you guys I was able to put it also on my Instagram. Okay, it doesn't let me, for some reason it doesn't let me view my own stuff. Okay, which sucks, so it's okay. I'm just going to show you guys from my phone. I'm going to insert a clip here. Okay guys, I hope you found that tutorial really helpful and you learned something, and now you want to go out and try your own print on demand. Remember, you can also integrate it with Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, or your own website. You don't have to use Etsy. That was just the easiest one, or it was supposed to be easy, but honestly, integrating with Shopify was easier. It was the Shopify integration with Instagram that was hard. But yeah, so that's that. As promised, I want to show you all the sample that I got, and when it came in the mail, I was so excited. Well, at first I was nervous because I was like, I really hope that it actually looks good, because it'd be terrible if I put all these products out there and the manufacturing is just not it. But you know, you never know until you try, until people tell you or you see it. So this is what I had. This is what I got. The light is kind of bright. Yeah, I love this design. When I saw this design, I really fell in love with it. I knew immediately. I'm really selective about my designs. I don't want anybody else to have it, and so I try to find designs that only have like a few sales or a few reviews, because that means that a lot of people probably haven't reused it or used it at all. So that's always my goal, and I was really lucky to find this one. And so I probably spend a lot of time looking for the design, and because as you saw, putting it on the product is not hard, but trying to find a really good novel design that's not like overused is really hard, and one that I like, because I do want to have like a certain brand, a certain standard for my products. So that part is really hard for me, and I was so lucky to find this. This is so pretty. Look at this. Maybe let me turn this down. Okay, this is so pretty. It feels nice. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. Like, guys, I'm not lying. I'm not lying trying to get you to buy. Okay, this is the inside. It's a ruler. It's ruled paper. I could probably do without the black cover. I just think that that clashes a lot. Did I have a black background on it? I don't think I did. So yeah, that black inside paper, I'm not a fan of that. They probably should have just went with white. It would have blended better. But other than that, oh wow, the quality is so nice. The picture is nice. It's not blurry. Guys, it is not blurry at all. That's what I'm really most concerned about. I ordered a few more samples of other things just because I was concerned about some of the products. You know, different fabrics and materials will take printing differently. So I ordered a few things just to make sure, because if it's not looking right, I'm just gonna pull it from the collection. But yeah, this is it. I'm so excited. I'm really happy about this. It feels nice. Like, it's like a matte, like, not suede, but like that nice kind of like dry soft feel, you know what I'm saying? It is so pretty. I'm not a fan of pink and green, so for pink and green to be so prominent and me to get this, well, I'm a fan of green, just not pink, and not pink and green together, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so to get this, like, it had to be so beautiful. Like, I love the animals. The girl who designed this did an amazing job. I'm very happy with it. It's beautiful. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please talk to me in the comments, like the video, subscribe to my channel, let me know, or send this to a friend who you think might enjoy it, and let me know how it turns out for you if you wanted to go out and, you know, try this print on demand. Let me know what your experience is like, because I'm new to this and I feel like I caught on pretty well, and I was able to, I felt like I could provide some value to you guys. So that's why I made this video, and I hope you took value from it. And that is all I have for you all today, and I will see you in the next video, which will be a fast play of me making a bunch of cases that you will probably see by the time this video launches. That shop, I'll probably be promoting it, because I'll probably have a whole bunch of cases on there already ready to be sold. So I will see you then.